Welcome back to Thumb Ranch Backcountry. Today, we finally got out on the snow, so we're gonna do my top 5 items I bring with me, no matter what, whether I'm going up into the mountains or just out just in the regular old backcountry here, close to my city limits. So we'll start with item 1 here. Okay, so the first thing I always carry, and it's kind of different than other people's, is the first thing I carry on my sled all the time is a saw. Saw can help you with many things, as you guys probably know, starting fires, fixing sleds, or just cutting trees to get out of the way. So that's the first thing I carry on my sled, no matter what. The second item I always carry on my sled is my first aid kit. This kit I made to just kind of go between my sled, my quad, my pickup, and then I added some goodies into it myself. So I put gloves, Advil, just some other stuff. I think I put an extra set of gauze. There's a coffee filter in there, and then just some other stuff. I think there's a cloth that you can just add water to, a garbage bag, and then bug dope, hand warmers, zip ties, Ziploc bag, and I just added that to it. And these are pretty cheap and inexpensive to bring. So that's the second item I always bring with me. So always have your first aid kit. You never know when you'll need it. Okay, the third item I always bring with me is my climb tool bag. Well, this is the one I use. I guess it's not just, you can use any tool bag. This is the one I got, and it's kind of a mess right now, but it's just the basic assortment of tools that I need to work on our sled. So we got our torques, ratchets, and then the wrench and sockets and stuff that I'm gonna need to either change spark plugs, do very small maintenance out on the trail, like just keep us going, or try to make a fix to get out of the bush. So that's my number 3. So my number 4 is always a given for me, is a spare pair of gloves. And then one thing I've been doing lately with them is with my spare pair of gloves, I keep hand warmers in them. So if my hands are getting cold and it's a really cold day and I know the trail is going to be bad on the way out, or just halfway through the day I need a warm pair of gloves, I can always just crack open those hand warmers, put them in my gloves, and then warm them up before they go on my hands, and then take those hand warmers out, and I'll try to put them in my other set of gloves that I was already wearing to try to warm those ones up as well. Okay, so number 5 on my list is the most important one to me, along with my first aid kit, and that's kind of a 2-part thing here, and I call it my shit kit. So this is my shit kit. This goes from my sled, my quad, pickup, everything, and basically it's got it needs to be replenished with zip ties, obviously, but I got duct tape, I got fire starters, a lighter, matches, glue, more fire starters, a light or a knife, a pencil sharpener, a tick remover, there's coffee, hand warmers, more duct tape, fishing gear, rope, wire, and then this goes hand in hand with everything else I got in here. I always carry a sole bivvy. It won't keep you warm, but it'll keep you alive if you gotta spend the night. And then that also goes along with another redundancy. I always redundancy on fire starters, more matches, and then a Leatherman tool, and then a flashlight and a fire steel and lip chap. That's basically all that's like not a necessity for me. This has to be in my kit no matter what before I leave, because you never know when you're gonna have to spend the night, and a lot of these things can help you out and make it a little bit better. I don't add food to this because I pack food differently for every day than going on a trip. So I'm never without food. It's always in the back of my mind to bring something with me, so that's not in my kit. But this stuff just basically, you can get through a night without food, so that just keeps you alive, keeps you semi warm, and hopefully someone can find you in the next day or two, or you can get yourself out. So thanks for tuning in to this episode of Thumb Ranch Backcountry. We're going to continue to enjoy this amazing day. We got my 2020 Summit, and we got our 03 MX Zad behind us. So there's a couple years of innovation between those two that are completely different. So we're gonna go and enjoy these machines, and thanks, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.